blow the whistle. Thank you. Gronk signs the one-day contract. Do we like this, or does it just feel corny at this point?
Yeah, it's like everything else where it's just oversaturated and you're like, cool. Corny? Little corny?
Yeah, I mean, it's fun for the fans if they go back out and do a thing. I just imagine Gronk. I get Gronk and Twitter Gronk.
Classic.
Gronk going like, one day. How about 1 week? Can I play this week?
Yeah. He almost did sign 2-day. Did you hear that little comment?
Nah, that's not real though, right?
No, he did. It's not, but they had a little joke with it.
So Gronk,
How much?
and people start negotiating one-day deals.
Yeah, well,
that's what the whole purpose is. That's funny. One of the other things I saw was I am obsessed with getting a Bob Ross painting. I don't have one. There's a reason I don't have one, because they're very expensive. I look back, and I got in an auction once for one, and I was bidding. And the person that ended up winning ended up paying like $67,000 for the painting. And this is a year ago. I didn't get up to $67,000. I think I got up to pay like 40 something. And I was like, I didn't expect it to get this high. I'm
That's a lot.
going to go and bow out. But it was like a year and a half ago. It would have been the best investment I ever made. Really? Because now I'm seeing them. And there was a story about Bob Ross, and we talked about it on the Bobby Bones Show, where the first 3 Bob Ross paintings were auctioned off to benefit TV stations run by basically PBS.
Mm-hmm.
And those 3 sold for $600,000
Dang.
altogether. The paintings are part of a collection of 30 works of art by the late Joy of Painting artist that hit the auction block. The first painting sold, it was titled Winter's Peace from a 1993 episode. It sold for $318,000. The second sold, called Home in the Valley, for $229,000. And a third, titled Cliffside, went for $114,000. The entire collection is up for auction. Mike, when we saw it last time, the auction was not up. They were just talking about the auction being up.
Now it's out.
Is it up online where we can see where the items are?
I think let me see.
If you can find it, I'll get back in the mix. I would love to have one of these.
You'd pay that much?
No.
Okay.
But I think those went that high because they were the first ones.
Because there have to be tons of them now.
There's a lot. But the problem is, like the one that I read about, the 1993 episode, that's not his first one.
No, but see, it's deceiving because he looks like he was painting
in the 70s. Yeah.
But I remember like watching him on TV, and I think it was when it was live, right? So like in the 80s, he was painting live, obviously, because he has one from the 90s.
The first painting sold, and it was Winter's Peace that he painted during a 1993 episode. And maybe they're not even selling them in order. Maybe just because it was first, it went for the highest. It's like we do this Calcutta for NCAA basketball, and it's all skewed. If you get in early, they cost different. The same team way later is way more expensive because they're always just trying to get teams. I don't know, but I would like to buy one.
Gosh, that'd be awesome.
1983, by the way, January, when it premiered.
That was his first.
Then I wonder if this was a typo.
That's what I'm thinking, too.
Because it says 93. Regardless, my dream, and I said I was going to put it on our baby registry.
A Bob Ross painting?
That's funny.
Yeah. Because the last time, when we got married,
So dumb.
The registering thing was weird for us because I felt guilty saying, hey, people buy me something. Because at this point in my life, maybe different later, but I have plenty of money.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want people buying me things. And it was brought to my attention that people, because of what our culture teaches us, they're going to buy you something anyway for your wedding. So you might as well register for stuff so it makes it easier on them to buy you something.
Yep.
So I was like, okay, that makes sense. So I'll register. So we went to all these places, including Crate and Barrel, which, by the way, Crate and Barrel, not cheap.
No, it's not.
Crates and barrels, both cheap. Crate and barrel, not cheap.
Together? No.
So we start looking, we're just doing stuff, towels and pillows and coffee mugs. They got it all. And there was this couch that I was like, that couch is awesome. And my wife goes, don't do the couch. And I'm like, nobody's going to buy the couch. She said, don't do the couch. I said, well, I won't do the couch in a way that, because you can do certain things and people can like donate partially towards it.
Mm.
Yeah.
I won't do the couch in that respect. I said, but I'm going to do this $14,000 couch.
Oh my God.
Because I thought nobody would buy it. But if they did, jackpot. But I really didn't think anyone would buy it. I was like, for me, let me just put the couch on there.
But you actually did like the couch. Like it wasn't like a bit,
The
right?
couch was awesome.
Okay, just making sure.
Just like the ugliest couch ever.
Yeah, it's like
Well-
a joke.
It's not like you see it and you're like, I'm blown away by the couch, but I really liked the
Okay.
couch.
Okay, good.
It wasn't, I wouldn't have paid that kind of money for the couch, trust me.
Okay.
But I really did like the couch, and so I beeped it. And our stuff starts coming in for our registry. A lot of coffee cups, a lot of towels, a lot of just whatever.
I got you a juicer.
You did an expensive
Yep.
one, like $300.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate that. Thanks.
Nice.
And that was
I don't know if I ever-
sacrifice for
I
that
sent
one.
you a card, but I appreciate that. And the couch shows up.
Oh my god.
The couch shows up. And not only does the couch show up, there's no name on the couch. I don't know who sent the couch. So I call Crate and Barrel and I go, hey, who sent the couch? We don't know.
What?
You're telling me somebody paid $14,000 for a couch and didn't send a card? They didn't. Can you tell me whose credit card? Well, we can't because people could use.
You
Right.
can't do that.
Give me
Yeah.
the number.
Yeah. And so I have this $14,000 couch and I have nobody who is taking credit for it or sending a text going, did you get my couch?
Yeah.
And so now I'm in the awkward place of having a really expensive, awesome couch and not knowing who to say thank you to. So then the more awkward place of me having to text people going, did you send me a couch?
No, it wasn't me.
So I just started like texting my friends who
Who you-
also have money.
Who you
But
think?
not Eddie. It definitely
No,
wasn't Eddie.
obviously
no,
not me.
Eddie
Yeah.
sent the juicer.
Yeah.
It's very apparent.
$300. That's good, man.
No, it was.
That's good.
I never
That's
got
good.
a text.
Yes,
Yeah.
he didn't get a text. I'm sorry, Brandon. So mostly I'm texting like Dirk Bentley.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm
rich people.
texting Jake Owen, people who I know have money.
Ronnie Dunn was the
Yeah.
first person I thought of.
Yeah, I'd text Ronnie, hey, it's a weird thing because they're going to go, no,
Yeah.
but what about what I sent? It just, all of it felt weird. And so my wife's like, I don't know, send it. I was like, I don't know, send it. Should we give up? Finally. And I don't want to say exactly who sent it, but I'll give you enough of information that it makes the story fulfilling. We have a friend who knows a lot of people, very connected. And we said, hey, here's a list of everybody who was invited to our wedding. I need to know who sent the couch. And she goes, okay, let me make a couple calls. She made a couple calls and she was like, it was your CEO or CFO. They sent the couch. She told me specifically who it was.
Okay.
So one of the heads of our company sent the
Wow.
couch. And so then, but it took like a month of us going,
Investigation.
and this is awkward to text somebody being like, so anyway, I'm going to do the Bob Ross painting. And if you guys send it, let me know. If you're the
Okay.
one who buys this for me,
Yeah, of
please
course.
send your name on a card that said, I bought you the Bob Ross painting.
If you do it as like a contributing thing, where I'll pitch a little bit in here and there. Yeah.
I got 5 on it.
Yeah.
So what did your wife say when you got the couch? Was she like, wow, okay, you win?
No, she was like, I can't believe you did this. She was like, I can't believe you bought a $14,000 couch. And I was like, I didn't think anybody would buy it for us.
You're like a kid. They're like, I didn't know.
That's awesome.
What I think happened is that this extremely high-ranking executive at our company probably said, hey, to his assistant, go and he's important to the company. Just get the most expensive thing on there. Thinking it's like a juicer. This is just me in my mind telling the story. I think, and
That would make it funny. That's
Yeah.
funny.
they're like, okay, so they hit the let's toggle and let's do from most expensive down. There's a couch. All right, he says buy the couch.
That's what he said.
All of a sudden, couch shows up. Spent a month wondering who it was.
That's
Have you ever
hilarious.
asked this person about it?
Oh no, I did. I sent a message. I was like, "Thank you so much
Oh,
for the
okay,
couch.
okay.
That was very generous."
He's like, I bought you a couch.
That's exactly what happened. He was like, "I'm so happy. That's what it was."
Wow.
Oh,
What?
interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, because I was like, "I really love the couch," and he was like, "Oh, I'm so happy you got it. I'm so happy that's what it was. It was something you know."
Oh, I see. I see.
No.
got
I
you.
don't think he knew,
He didn't know.
No chance.
Yeah, he didn't know.
but I don't think that was enough money to affect 5 minutes of his day.
Yeah.
But it was awesome. So you guys know it felt awesome. So the feeling you're gonna give me when you get me this Bob Ross painting, Mike, what do you see?
I found 2 more that are up for auction that end in 11 days.
And where are we at right now?
One of them is at 32,000,
Okay.
and the other's at 34.
And where?
Dang.
What's the website?
It is called Bonhams.
Okay, if you'll just send me that link, I'll hop in for this.
Okay, so
But it's 11 days, and nobody really bids in the first X amount of days for any auction, even like an eBay deal.
oh, you don't.
It all gets run up at the end. So what?
How does run me by like how it all works? Like, 'cause I've never done an auction. I think the only thing I've ever done is like an eBay auction where
Exactly the same.
so it's all electronic, online, and you're click. Or does it work where when you click, you think you're the last clicker, it extends the time?
Oh, great question, because I've done different sites. Like Golden, they do a deal, because I've bought a bunch of memorabilia from Golden, and I think with Golden, it ends, and then there is a extra like 30 minutes for everybody that was in on it. You can't jump in from outside.
Got it.
Mm.
If you're already in the bidding
Yeah,
war,
you get to keep
you're
going
in.
for 30 minutes, but it also eliminates people from getting in and jacking it up that really weren't a part of the bidding process.
Got it.
There are other ones though that do. Like you buy and it's like bloop, another 10 minutes. Bloop, another 10 minutes. And that's really the smart way to do it, because you're going to keep it going longer.
Yeah.
But eBay just ends on 30 minutes, 10 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 seconds, boom, done.
Have you ever bid on something, and maybe it was the Bob Ross the first time? You ever bid on something where you're like, this is way too high. Like, please somebody outbid me.
The first time I tried to get a Caitlin Clark first game 10 rating signed ticket, it was up to like $4,000. And I was bidding, and I made it into the final 30 minutes, and it went to like 5,000. And I was like, then you just start being competitive. But the
Yeah.
problem is you don't even know who it is.
Yeah.
Like, even
It's
if
a
you win,
ghost.
you can't be like, I got you, sucker.
No, you don't
You're
know 'em.
competing against nobody. So you start to feel competitive, and it got up to like $11,000.
Oh,
That's absurd.
And I remember putting in at like 95 or 10,000, going, this is stupid. I shouldn't do this, but I'll do it one more time. And then I got outbid, and I was like, screw them. I'll do it one more time.
Oh boy.
So I started to know that it wasn't right for me, but I did it a couple more. I lost that one. It went for like 11.5. Now, the real beauty or the stupidity, depending on how it ends up, I think there was only like 4 10s, which means perfect condition, slabbed, first game ever, Caitlin Clark signed tickets. Another one came up for auction. And I'm like, I'm in, but I'm not getting in till the end. So then you have to put a ribbon on it and go back yourself, because once you bid, it'll tell you via text if you get outbid. And so I put a phone reminder, put a ribbon on it, and I went, and it was ending, and it was like 2,800, 3,000. And I was like, I mean, I put a bid in with like 5 minutes left. I just wanted to get to the extra time. I was willing to go. In my mind, I was willing to go up to like 8,000 or 9,000. And so I went in and ended up getting it for 5,600.
wow.
Steal.
I got it.
Half the price.
Half the price. And I think a lot of it depends on, because it was only a week difference. I think a lot of it depends on like what idiots are on there bidding right at that time.
Yeah.
I think if I'd have been against that same person, if he'd have hopped back on, he'd outbid that. But he already had one. So I got that. I have it. And it was like $5,600. And I have it. And I say stupid, it could be worth $50 in a week. There was one guy who bought like a Babe Ruth rookie photo. He lost $3 million on it because he bought it years ago, and then he resold it, not because he needed to. He just thought the time was right, and he lost $3 million. Oh, yeah, $3 million.
But whoever bought it got a deal.
Possibly, unless
Yeah.
the card market, the collectible market, it's tough. And I bought stuff with the stuff that I really love with no intention of selling. At least not in the next few years. And I have my most important stuff at a safe downtown in a bank.
What's the pin?
Exactly.
Did you see the Fanatics billboard with the 4 jerseys that they put up
Which for?
to promote their thing in New York that we went to that last year, whatever that
Oh,
was?
Fanatics Fest?
Fanatics Fest, yeah. It's Joe Montana, Shohei Ohtani, Peyton Manning, and Johnny Unitas.
Were they selling those like an auction?
Yeah, and I believe it's they're calling it like the most expensive billboard. It's $1.5 million worth of memorabilia up there.
It's on the billboard?
It's on the
they
billboard.
actually put it on the
Yeah.
billboard. Oh, dang, you gotta have security then watching the billboard.
Yeah.
At all times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so anyway, Bob Ross, you guys want to get it for me? I will not
Yeah, man,
say
we'll
no.
get it.
I'm not good at accepting gifts, but you know what? I'll bite the bullet. I'll,
Yeah,
I'll
get it.
be humble and I'll accept it.
Dude, a Bob Ross would be amazing to have at your house. Like, and they're probably not even big, right?
No, they're just like
Standard
normal
size?
canvas. Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
All right. This guy spent over $500,000 on acid injections that gave him fake abs. Baller.
That is baller.
That's
I wouldn't do that. Feels painful.
Acid?
Yeah.
If you're gonna go through that, I hope you get what you were looking for.
Yeah.
An influencer spent $560,000 on acid injections to create an 8-pack. Andy Tianen says he had already completed 40% of his goal to reach 10,000 acid injections total. He claims his fake abs look natural and haven't merged together, but he plans to apply for a Guinness World Record if they last 3 years. I don't know, but you know what, dude? You worked hard for that money. Shout out you.
Yeah, man. Spend it on what you love.
At least it's an 8-pack, not just 6.
It feels though like in 10 years with whatever disease, all the acid being injected into his
Yep.
body, what it creates, you're gonna be like, oh man.
You ever had abs? Like good abs, like where you just like boom, you look like a washing board.
You've known me to have good abs.
I've
You ever,
seen
you ever
your
watch
abs.
Dancing with the Stars,
yeah,
bro?
my shirt's off in some of that stuff, and you literally can see my abs.
Really?
Well,
Would you spray paint them for the
No.
show, knowing you were going to do that?
no, because I feel like spray paint, and then you put lights on it, you see the spray the paint.
Yeah.
If you do tan, it's better. So yeah, I
Pretty good abs.
had 8 out of 10 abs.
What? There's 10?
No scaling.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought you had 8
Like, I think
out
that's your
of.
chest.
I'm like, dang, dude, that goes all over your neck.
Yep. I got like 2.5 now. But what sucks is about having my foot in a freaking cast is I can do nothing.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like I'm eating and what do you got over there, Brandon?
Yeah, look at that, dude. Come on.
Oh, yeah. You got some
Wow.
abs there. Look at that.
Yeah.
Now, do you,
Sorry, dude. I didn't realize you danced without a shirt. You just had an open jacket?
I didn't want to do that. And they were like, you should dance with no shirt because we have guys that do it. And I'm like, I don't want to dance with no shirt.
I don't remember that.
And then-
Maybe I didn't look. Oh, Bobby had a shirt. Covered my eyes.
They built my confidence up. They were like, dude, you look great. I'm like, I don't know. It's really not me. And they're like, no, I think you'll be really happy with yourself after you look at it years
Who's
later.
this?
The producers. So now I am. They were
Yeah.
right. As of right now, they were right. I'm looking back. I'm
Yeah.
like, look at that guy.
Look at that
And you got
guy.
a gold chain and everything?
It was
Let me see,
It
Brandon.
might have been like MC Hammer Week or something.
And just to clarify, I don't just have a
Yes,
No,
you
random
do.
picture.
Yes, you
It's
do.
It's your
Oh,
screensaver.
yeah.
It's your favorite.
This was a graphic that I made.
I'm also a thin
Nice.
guy naturally.
yeah,
Not
yeah.
very. What are you saying? Very.
You were at that point. You were thin, dude.
Well,
we, were,
that's
we were worried.
Because
shut up. Everybody shut up.
you at that time, like around that period of your
Dude, I was
life.
dancing for 10 hours
No,
a day.
I know, and you would give me clothes and be like, "Cool, thank you," and I still like, dude, I can't wear that stuff. That's how thin you were.
Extra small.
Yeah,
Well, that's funny. That hurts my feelings and funny at the same time.
that's what we do.
You had abs.
What do we want to do for the parlay? Who wants in?
Not me,
I'm in.
I'm in.
not me, but I want you guys to admit something.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
gosh, okay.
I want you to admit that it's a little harder than it looks.
I looked up. I'm 6 for 7 this year in the parlay
Oh, that's pretty good.
of one when we do one.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm 6 for 7.
It's pretty good.
I'm not saying I'm gonna hit every time, but I will not admit that.
Okay, Kevin.
But it is
I don't know
harder.
my
than
numbers.
It is harder than it looks.
And, and then when you miss, when you're the one that breaks the leg, you're
No,
like, "Ugh."
incorrect. When you do it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again,
And it's you.
It's you. Then you go.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, so we'll do triangle one more time, us three.
Let's do it.
We'll run. We'll
Good
be
luck, boys.
We'll be Phil Jackson.
Yeah.
We'll run the triangle offense.
Yeah. Running it through you, Bobby.
Run it
Jordan.
through me. Run it through me. Kevin,
Jordan?
you can go first.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the same team I did last week, Alabama. They lost to Oklahoma last year, and it ruined their season. They got spanked, actually. So I think it's redemption time, and they pull it out, -6.
So you have Oklahoma.
No, Bama.
Sorry, it's it's Oklahoma at Bama.
At Bama.
Yeah. So Bama -6 versus Oklahoma. All right, Brandon,
I got Ole Miss -14 over Florida.
where's that game?
I believe it's in Florida.
It's at.
Is there a
Ole
reason
Miss.
you picked that?
It's at Ole Miss.
Oh, it's at Ole Miss. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, Florida at number 7, Ole Miss -14.5. So you have Ole Miss -14.5.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going back to the well. I didn't go to the well last week, so that's not the game I missed. I missed a different one by half a
Okay.
point. I'm going Indiana -28.5. They're playing at Indiana versus Wisconsin. I think Indiana. I don't think they're embarrassed because they won, but I think they didn't like the fact they didn't win dominantly. Almost lost that game. They needed to drive at the end of the game. I'm going Indiana -28.5 in Indiana against Wisconsin. There you go. DraftKings it up. Your team hitting pay dirt pays out to you. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use the code BobbySports. That is the code BobbySports for new customers to turn $5 into $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. You won King of the Court again.
Yeah, dude, twice.
So what do you?
I'm basically king of the court.
Same.
You hit it too.
Okay, Brandon.
So explain it.
Dang, well, that just ruined it.
Brandon always ruins like
Kings of the Court.
kings of the court.
But if you have 2 kings, you don't have one. Is what I heard.
And the fact that Brandon wanted to is probably the reason why we didn't get that much money in bonus bets. But so
you're right.
everybody that wins it, you split $1 million. So the more people that win it
In bets or real money?
in bonus bets,
Got it.
which is cool. It's awesome, right? It's
How do you win it? What's the thing.
You pick a player on Tuesday nights out of the games that there's usually about 5 games. You pick one player to get the most points plus rebounds plus assists. Once you combine all that stuff, if whoever has the most of those, you win. You win your bet, one, and then you become king of the court, which is a split of the $1 million.
When you hit 2 weeks ago, who'd you have?
2 weeks ago was Giannis.
And that's when you woke up and just had all that money?
It's awesome, dude.
And then who'd you hit this week?
We hit Jokic. We hit Jokic.
So what'd you guys end up getting in bonus bets?
$26. Which Giannis, I ended up getting like a lot of money.
I bet you a lot of people bet on Jokic, and that's why.
Yeah.
He's got to be the favorite to be bet every Tuesday if he's playing.
For sure.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Oh, cool. Congratulations.
Thanks. Have you ever tried it? I'll send you a text on Tuesdays.
I don't bet a bunch of basketball, so I don't even, if it has a basketball on, I don't even really look at it.
Same.
Any basketball on it?
I don't really, I bet Arkansas if they're playing, I only bet them
Small school.
either money line if they're the favorite, because I will never bet Arkansas minus, because I never want them to win, and if they don't cover, me to be mad.
Yeah.
Good
So I
point.
don't bet all Arkansas games, but if they're like a couple point underdog, or if they're like a point or two favorite and I just go bet the money line, I'll do that. Other than that, I only bet on basketball. Maybe, like sometimes my wife just she watches pretty much all the Thunder games. We didn't watch the West Coast swing because they went over and she was like, Thunder play tonight. Oh, man, they're in freaking – because they went and played the Clippers. They played Sacramento. I think they lost to Sacramento. No, they lost to Portland. Dude, I know too much about regular season Thunder
really
basketball. They lost to Portland. They play – and so I can see myself jumping in on some of those just to not be bored.
Yeah.
But the West Coast games we didn't watch because they were too late.
Dude, what's fun about NBA is like I won't do the games. The games are so hard to bet on, but the stats on NBA are so much fun. You know,
I agree. Yeah.
Like I'll go down the board. If there's 12 games in one night, I'll just pick one player to hit a 3-pointer. One 3-pointer, one 3-pointer, one 3-pointer, and go all the way down. It's so much fun to watch.
Kevin, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
As of right now, he's not the favorite, but he's second.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick
Oh.
is the what?
I thought you were talking about Drake
Drake?
May.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
We can do that too. But Bill Belichick is the second person, the second favorite to be the Giants head coach. You're a massive Patriots fan.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about possibly Belichick coming back to the NFL with a new team?
I would hate it. I would specifically hate it for him to go to the Giants.
But I think you would hate the Jets more because they're in the same division.
Yes, fair. But he already left the Jets years ago. He won't go back there. I'm not worried about that necessarily. But the Giants,
Can I counterpoint you?
yeah.
Didn't he win a championship with the Giants?
Yes, in the 80s.
So, like, he's already won as a coordinator with the Giants. He's going back to where he's already been. Possibly, does that take some of the sting out? No.
No. If they didn't beat us in 07 and 11, it wouldn't hurt as bad. But they beat the Patriots in the undefeated season, and then in 11 again. But he's always had this like weird affinity with the Giants for obvious reasons, I guess, when they won the championship in the 80s. They play him every preseason when he was there because he likes going to the Giants facilities and hanging out with them. So it wouldn't totally shock me, but I would hate it as a Patriot fan. It would hurt my feelings.
You know, his boat's called Seven Rings
Yeah.
because the 6 he had with the Patriots.
Legit.
And then the 1 that he counts when he was a coordinator with the Giants.
Right.
So he's always had a connection, even outwardly, publicly with the Giants. Yeah, I don't know how you felt.
Yeah, I don't want to see it happen at all.
Again, he's not the favorite, but he's also second.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to see him go anywhere in the NFL?
No, I'd want to see him just retire and go
Yeah, I would
go
want that
away.
too.
Like
away.
I'm already, this North Carolina stuff has already rubbed me the wrong way. I'm like, dude, just go away. Like, let's just remember you for what you did
Yeah.
with the Patriots. Because the last 3 years with the Patriots, I mean, it was pretty bad. So it's just getting worse with North Carolina, and I just don't want to see it get any worse.
Yeah, protect the legacy a bit.
Yeah.
I'm all for people continuing, but if you continue over and over and it becomes less and less successful, I think Aaron Rodgers' legacy's hurt.
For sure.
Yeah.
And Aaron Rodgers, Super Bowl champion, multiple-time MVP, awesome.
Had a great career.
But there's a whole generation of people that are only going to remember seeing old failure Aaron Rodgers. Like Tom Brady retired. He didn't win. He won a Super Bowl and then didn't win the next year. It was like, you know what, I'm out.
Yeah.
I think he protected his legacy. Had he played 3 more years, sucked and sucked and sucked.
Yeah.
Because not only are you sucking and losing, but people are going, oh, it's the greatest of all time, and now he sucks over and over and over again.
The best thing, too, for him is he went to a team and won with another team completely fresh.
Yes.
And that's how he went out.
And that helps the him versus Belichick argument if there is one. However, I think there's some nuance there that he went to a team that was a quarterback away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they had it all.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he decided to pop over to the Jets, who sucked and,
True.
and led that team. So, yeah, that's what's up. All right, I'm rooting for you.
Thanks.
Belichick not to be the coach.
Thanks. Go retire, man.
I got my $20 from YouTube TV.
Me too.
What, they send you a check?
No, you just had to go click an email. And everybody's all butthurt, like, I can't believe I got to click an email to get my $20 that you just. Okay. You're not running a business. Of course, it's in their best interest to go, okay, we're going to give everybody money back, PR positive, and then all you got to do is find this email and click it, because I know, like, it's a rebate.
Mm-hmm.
Most of us don't go chase down rebates.
No chance.
Some people aren't finding the email. Some people are forgetting, so they're saving money that way, too. I'm not annoyed at YouTube TV. I'm annoyed at ESPN.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but again, I kind of really don't care, except for it's affecting me, but I don't care to, like, vilify either one of them. It's business.
Mm-hmm.
They still fighting?
Dude, I don't get ESPN. I don't get Dancing with the Stars. That's the whole network. It's ABC. I don't get anything like that.
That's brutal.
I don't get Monday Night Football.
You think most people are just cutting ties with YouTube and going to another provider?
Not most, but I do think it's probably affecting them. This is what I would compare it to. I think that had COVID not happened, TikTok would not be popular.
Oh, yeah.
Because TikTok got very lucky that it existed and sort of American launched. It already was out, but during COVID. And everybody's looking for new ways.
When we were all bored.
Yes. Tiger King and TikTok are the two things.
Tiger King.
Big time.
I feel now like this is an odd time, and I think because that contract was running out and ESPN, ABC, Disney wants everybody to come to their services now, it all happened to work out. And some of the ABC shows, like the news, I saw a whole story, ABC News is heard in the ratings because people can't watch it because there are so many people that have YouTube TV. But I think because that contract was running out, because they launched ESPN Supernova or whatever that is, where you pay them more money to watch the anchors poop. I don't know what it is. Sports Singer.
I think it's called Supernova. But
whatever it is.
Pooper Nova.
I think they're now like, we're going to hold out because we want people to get so mad at YouTube TV that they come over and get it on Hulu Live, get it on Disney Plus Super Bundle Live, buy the ESPN package. So I think that timing is working out for ABC to have more of a version of a monopoly because they own all those platforms.
And during football season is the hardest time because, like, I don't watch much
sure.
ESPN unless football season.
Another great example. Like the timing just happened to work out that all these things were happening when the contract ran out.
Yeah.
And they want more people to not watch and not have YouTube TV and subscribe to their services. That it's like the timing is going to be great for them, for Disney, making a little money.
And the fact that gambling is legal now in most states, that you want to watch the game that you're gambling on, and if you don't have it, like, you don't gamble.
Right.
That's not true because I still do. Because I'm going to tell you what happened to me.
No, stop. Don't tell me you're watching the updates on the phone.
Dude,
You're watching little basketball.
When I watch
games?
the Eagles and Packers, I watch the cartoon players with the ball and it moving the arrows.
Dude, that's an all-time low, man.
All-time low. Not only that, it was a terrible game.
Yeah.
So I'm watching a terrible game in little cartoon figure sticks with money on it. So, no, I'm not too good for that.
Gosh, it's so funny.
There's the next animation that the NFL should do. You know how they do like SpongeBob and all that? Let's do like a betting one with DraftKings. Come on.
When I was working the chain gang, the World Series was going on, so I was kind of tracking the World Series, and mine's just the guy at the plate, and you see the pitches come in.
With the 9 boxes.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not too good to say I've done that too.
And then you see it in play, and you're like, okay, what's the play? Like, what is it?
Oh, yeah, there's a brief time where you're waiting in play, and you're like, come on, be an out, please. They did say they're going to limit pitches that you can bet on.
Because of
the amount, right?
Yeah.
200?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I just saw they were limiting it. I didn't know it was a dollar amount.
Yeah, $200.
Well, now these guys are going to throw away their careers for $200.
I know.
It hits.
I love those pitch bets, man.
They're fun, but dude, what was crazy? I saw a whole cut up. I don't remember which one of the two that got in trouble of his first pitches.
So obvious.
It's because they're all in the dirt.
Really?
Because he wasn't going to risk it. That the
they're
umpire was so
all
close.
in the dirt. He was making $5,000 up $7,000 a pitch.
Jeez Louise.
Like the first pitch, and he had a $20 million contract.
Insane.
Now, here's what you can say. Well, it's not $20 million contract is not $20 million. Okay, he was making $10 million a year. That's about what he's going to make after pay. Okay, he's making $10 million a year and he's still betting on $5,000. He's allowing himself to be involved in a $5,000 a pitch bet. Crazy.
So what's the deal with him? Are those pitchers done?
Yes, I think one of them is possibly going to jail, if not both.
I just saw one of them just got arrested by the FBI. Like he came from
Yeah.
the Dominican Republic, I believe.
Yeah.
Landed in Jersey or something and got arrested.
Shoeless Joe Jackson didn't go to jail, right?
Well, DraftKings was just starting.
It was an
So they-
emergency.
Okay.
Yes,
yeah.
so they couldn't quite catch it because the technology wasn't there.
Got
But
it.
they do catch these people now screwing with it. Like,
Yeah.
how are you so dumb to screw with it whenever DraftKings, whomever has all the technology to know if something that's not normally bet on is just
Yeah.
plowed into with a ton of money? But yeah, that was gambling. Shoeless Joe.
Yeah, man.
And I think that, he took them, in my version of history that I remember, he took the money but played his brains out.
Right, because he actually had some hits and
Yeah, like played really hard and well, but I think he took the money. All right. I do want to get over to our interview. And, we hopped into, Coach Key, I felt like was in a meeting. I forgot. I think he might have thought forgot we were interviewing him. I like Coach Key a lot. Brent Key at Georgia Tech. And I feel like he didn't know the computer was on for a minute because the angle was weird.
Oh.
And they finally moved it in front of him. It was like, oh, hey, Bobby.
There you are.
Bobby, is that you?
Yeah.
I think you just saw your foot at first.
Yes. Here's our talk with Georgia Tech head coach Brent Key. I'm a big fan. I think Georgia Tech, if they they have to play Georgia at the end, but that will not affect the ACC. Because
Right.
obviously Georgia is an SEC team. But I think they end up in the ACC championship game. ACC, man, it's an odd place to be because they keep losing. If Duke wins out, there's a chance of freaking Duke because they haven't lost an ACC game.
Yeah, but they're like 5-4.
Yeah, because they've lost out of conference.
Yeah.
So I think in a hilarious world, Duke and Georgia Tech play in the ACC championship game.
That'd be weird.
Their quarterback Haynes King leads the team in passing and rushing, stud. They also have a real shot again in the playoff if they win out conference-wise. Because again, in rivalry week, their last game is against Georgia. So we'll be rooting for them. I like Coach Brent Key a lot. Here he is, Coach Brent Key.
We got Coach Brent Key on with us right now. Coach, I'd like to apologize first. I don't know if you can see in the screen right here on your screen. I'm full cast right now, so if it looks like I'm laying back, I'm gutting through this game. I got a full leg cast on, but I'm gutting through this interview like I know you'd want me to.
What?
Exactly. That's right. You thought I'd be out, be injured. No, I said with Coach Key's coming on, I'm casting up and I'm showing up to this interview.
I started to say, I'd be disappointed if you didn't.
Exactly. Listen, it's been a while since we've talked, and I've been watching you guys very closely. First of all, what kind of person? Because you got Haynes King's awesome. Like, I love watching him play because that dude goes as hard as anybody that I've seen play college football since like a Tim Tebow type. And I know he's been compared that way because of how he plays, but also how hard he plays. What kind of guy is he?
He's awesome. He's a guy's guy. He has no. He doesn't meet a stranger, I guess you'd say. There's no boundaries of his relationships with people on the team outside of the program. He has relationships with every single person, every single staff member. He's just a natural born leader, and very, very rare to see people like him.
Can you, when you're recruiting a kid, can you see that trait from as early as like junior year of high school, senior year of high school, or does that develop more so once they get to you?
I think you have some sorts of it already. We went to visit him for the first time when he was at A&M, and he brought 3 of his teammates with him to the meeting. So right then you're like, okay, he's got some influence on guys now. He brought 3 teammates with him, and by the end of the meeting, he had all 3 of them wanting to come here too.
Oh, that's pretty cool. But I feel like I could set that up and like I could really trick a coach. I'd be like, all right, guys, come with me. But you could probably see through that bullcrap too, right? If someone's like feeding you a line.
Oh yeah, he's so genuine. A lot of that it comes from his parents, his mom and dad. They raised him that way. He's as transparent and genuine as they come.
What was the bye week like for you guys last week?
I always get the players out, give them a couple days. We got in late after the game on Sunday morning, or I should say early Sunday morning. Then gave them Sunday and Monday. And Monday's a big time to let, on a bye week, just to let them decompress, let them focus on their academics, focus on anything personal they have to get done. And then from there, we kind of rev back into practice. Some more of a correction, refocus type practice on Tuesday. Then Wednesday and Thursday, we went out with pads, and Wednesday was a lot of good on good. Just put the ball down, played a lot of ball, just play the game type up and down the field, and then started in on some game preparations on Thursday.
Whenever you guys talk about goals for this season, and I don't know if the goal changes as the season goes along, are you guys talking about winning the conference? Are you talking about college football playoff? Like, what is the goal within the team?
No, I mean, goals are what they are. I mean, you can't change goals. I mean, what's the point of having them? Say, hey, I'm going to lose 50 pounds, and you only lose 20. Well, I changed my goal to 20. I mean, that's a loser mentality to me. Total loser mentality. Our goal is the same. It's the same as it's always been. Our goal is to play each play is to maximize each day and learn from what we've done in the past, whether it's good or bad. We don't focus on things that we can't control. And if we can't affect the outcome, we can't affect how things take place, we're not going to waste energy on it. And all we can do is affect what the preparation we put in, the work we put in, how hard, how tough, how physical, how disciplined, how much fun we have when we play. And we know we can control those things. And we did talk about it last night. I said, look, everybody knows what's going on, right? We worked since January 6th to be in a position to play meaningful games in November. And here we are. We got 3 meaningful games left. And, they're not blind to it. Win the next 2, win the conference championship. Win the next 3, win the playoffs. Let's go.
Whenever you were the interim at Georgia Tech, was there ever a, hey, if you win this many games, you get the job type conversation before you actually got the job?
Oh, not at all. It was that whole time I was focused on the job that I had, and that job was to lead these men and the players, the staff, lead them and put them in the best position to be able to steal to accomplish our big picture goals, and that's to graduate our players and to prepare them to win championships and to be the best players they can be. So that's all we're focused on, and you do that, good things take place.
Yeah, but when did you know? Like, you're the interim, and that's your school. And I love the quote where you said, "Hey, cut me in half and see what color I am," that kind of thing. I love that. I'm not even going to ask you about other jobs. I know that's what people are clicking for right now. That's not really what my question's about. When you're the interim head coach at your own school, one, that's got to be awesome. But two, there's got to be you're hitting people up to know what do I got to do to get this job, right?
Not one bit, not one time. Now the amount of people that hit me up and asked me about it became uncontrollable. But no, when did I know? I knew when we played our last game on a Saturday. I knew that Tuesday at about 1:15. I mean, I knew when everybody else knew.
Sorry, Coach, cut you off. What's the difference in last year's team and this year's team?
Depth. We've addressed a lot of the depth needs that we had to this past offseason, whether it be high school recruiting or the portal. Continue to increase our depth in areas that really hurt us some last year, and that's that middle management, the big skill, the tight ends, the running backs, the safeties, linebackers, because that's the core of your special teams as well. And we knew we had to increase the depth there, increase our productivity on special teams. Obviously, the quarterback was another year in the system. And he's a guy that is in his 6th year of college football, and he still works to improve every day. Haynes is not a guy that has topped out. He doesn't ever even think of that. So that's the biggest thing. We got 27 seniors, but we also have a huge amount of talent of young guys. Right, so there's a gap in there. There's the seniors, but then there's a very talented group of younger guys that the future looks bright with.
I feel like I was watching you guys a decent amount last year. I've watched you a lot this year. I think I've watched a bit of almost every game, if not most of the games. And for me, from afar, I don't get to see the unglamorous improvements. What's the greatest unglamorous improvement that we wouldn't notice from just being a fan that you're super proud of about this year's team?
Having the ball at the end of the second quarter, I think, and being effective scoring there. I think 7 out of 9 7 out of 9 times, I think, this season. Trying to really steal points before halftime. I think our situational football has improved dramatically. We put a lot of time and effort into that, whether it be in meetings, whether it be in film review, whether it be practicing, preparing. From the way we had to run a Toro fast field goal in Clemson and Wake Forest really to win the football game, and the calmness, and they just showed that they were prepared. But that's the biggest thing, is that situational, and that's where that into the first half that comes in as well, as situational football.
Last question for you, because I know it's a busy week. How much goes into the pregame speeches and making sure you don't repeat anything you've said to that group of kids?
I think I black out in a pregame speech. No, I put a lot of time into the mental side of it. The mental discipline and the messaging. The messaging starts out on Sunday and really goes through the week of practice and culminates on Friday night, and then in the meeting or the pregame talk before we take the field. But there's a lot of things in it. Being very strategic about what we say, what is said to the staff, and then in turn what they say to the players, so that everyone's speaking the same language, saying the same thing. I think that's really important, that your entire organization, hears and says the truth. Right? You can't be hearing something other than what's said. Everybody's got to be on the same page with that, and it puts everybody in the really spearheaded in the right direction when you take the field to go play. It also helps you deal with adversity when adversity takes place.
Coach, good luck. Rooting for you. I know you guys are going to Boston College this week, and that game seems cold. I don't know. It kind of sucks. I think I would hate going to play in cold weather. I don't even imagine you guys have like coats being down there. Do you guys have like team coats to take with you? Do you need coats for kids rally?
Heck no. We're wearing shorts and short sleeve shirts.
Yes.
I hope it's 10, 15. I hope it's 10 or 15 degrees up there.
You're out of your mind. That sounds terrible. Well, good luck, Coach. Rooting for you guys. Thanks for giving us a few minutes.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Go Jackets.
I see you, Coach.
All right, let's look ahead at some of the games. What's the state of the Cowboys?
Making some moves. Got some good trades in. What?
Like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Quinnen Williams, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. So
So you made moves.
We made moves. We've been on a bye, so I'm sure they're working. I feel like we're working to be a good playoff run team.
Playoff run. Do you think you make the playoffs?
I think we make the playoffs.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
As a non-Cowboys fan, you guys played on Monday night, right? Before the bye?
We played Monday night.
The
yes.
Cardinals game that you
The
yeah,
Cardinals.
so you lost, and then you go on a bye. And when are you playing this week?
Monday night.
Again.
It's like a 3
Twice
week
in 3
bye.
weeks.
It's like a 3-week bye.
So what are you saying?
What is this? I know the Cowboys, they draw numbers. I get that. Blah
Yeah.
blah blah. But if you have YouTube TV, you can't watch anyways. But I'm just saying, like, come on, we gotta watch the Cowboys 2 out of the 3 Mondays.
Yeah, you don't want to watch them?
No.
Oh, you know what else I want to say real quick while I'm thinking about it? My other point was I didn't get to because I totally slipped my mind. I want to talk about things being at the right time. Is Sling. Didn't know what Sling. I've heard about Sling and people using Sling. Never was motivated enough to examine it.
I've seen the box on the bottom of the TV.
Now I've bought the day pass a couple times for games. I now know what Sling is and see that Sling is actually a competitor. So as I say, Disney's got all these properties at the right time. Football's in. The contract right now. Sling is also the benefit of timing.
Oh, yeah.
Because people like myself, and I think Brandon's done it too.
Dude, that day pass is like
It's like
thank
$5,
God.
and you can watch all the TV for a day on Sling.
Yeah, that's
so
good.
I think it's opening people's eyes to that even being an option like TikTok was during the pandemic. I meant to make that as my final point, and I forgot.
Thank you, man. You got that in.
Yeah, it's in there.
Cowboys are playing the Raiders Monday night. If
Yeah.
they don't beat the Raiders, they're done.
It's done. It's over.
Yeah, just making sure you know that.
I know where we're at.
Do you?
But that's a good game to have.
Yeah, the Raiders. I'll take it.
Yeah, Cowboys and Raiders Monday night. The game tonight, Jets at Patriots. If you don't win this game,
Season's over.
I'm not going to say season's over, but I think it proves your maturation isn't there as a good team.
Now, question: if we win by,
It doesn't matter.
A
Doesn't matter.
win's a win.
Okay.
1 or 100 in the NFL, a win is a win.
Okay.
But I think the thing about the Patriots we didn't know going into it's Vrabel. He's new at the Patriots. Second year quarterback Drake May. All these
MVP.
pieces coming. He'll probably not be MVP, but I hear you.
I know, but God, he's
I
playing
like the
so
chance.
good. He's playing so good.
But the maturation of the Patriots can they handle being lead dog?
Yeah.
And can they be the lead dog and not go, it's just the Jets. We'll win this for sure.
I agree. It feels like the classic trap game, right? Division game, Thursday night, short week.
If they win this, I think they have matured more so than winning the big game. A lot of teams get up for the big game. Can you get up for the small game?
Mm-hmm. At least they're playing at home. That's what I'm happy about.
Yep.
I won't be able to watch, by the way.
Jets or Patriots. You don't have Amazon?
YouTube TV.
No.
YouTube take off Amazon too? Sling?
I agreed to a date night, and we're going to a play tonight with my
What
wife.
the-
Like 6 weeks ago, I didn't realize the Patriots playing.
What's the
man.
play?
It's Beauty and the Beast.
Oh
I
my
actually
God.
heard it's great.
Oh my.
Did you?
Dude,
T-Pack?
this gets worse as it goes.
This is so bad.
Like, I feel it. You got to go to a play.
gotta
Here,
go.
take
I
take
know,
that hat
I
off.
know.
Take your
And
hat
then
off.
I'm like, what's the plays? Like vagina monologues? But what?
The
You gotta miss a game to go to vagina monologues?
That's great.
You can't have
too.
your phone out in a play. You know what I mean? So you can't
Yeah.
even track it. Like
No
it's
chance.
over. So I'm just hoping they blow them out, and I check like in the intermission, and we're like, yeah, we're good.
Good husband, though.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, good for you. But yeah, it's a tough one.
Beauty and the Beast.
That's like a kid play, though, right?
You guys,
It's not even, I'm not saying a
you
wife
guys,
play.
come
That's
on.
like a
You guys
kid.
are married. All three of you are married. You get it.
Never been to a play.
Really?
Oh,
Broadway,
I
Broadway.
Oh, you should definitely go to a play.
Yeah, yeah.
I've even been to plays here. So
What?
Wicked here is awesome.
Okay, Wicked, a little more. I mean, it's a little more
dope.
pop
Yeah,
culture.
Beauty and the Beast just feels like a kid thing.
Dude, I don't know. I didn't pick it.
You didn't pick it.
Here's the thing. You're going to like it.
I'm probably gonna like it.
No, you'll like it.
He comes back. Be my guest. Be our guest.
He comes back in merch.
He's like, I'm done with football.
He's got a B&B hat. We're like, oh, that Bobby. No, Beauty and the Beast.
Baby.
Commanders at Dolphins. The Dolphins are a favorite because Jaden Daniels no longer exists.
No,
Yeah.
he's done.
The Panthers at Falcons. Kind of don't care about that game. Bucks at Bills. This is the story of a girl. That's
We need
it.
this
Proud
one.
River and around the whole world.
The Bucks at Bills is interesting because both of those teams had a loss that they're probably not proud of. The Bucks loss was a little easier to take because at least the Patriots were good, where the Bills played the Dolphins and the Dolphins suck. But they both need to win here.
And the Bills got smoked.
They both need to win here. Texans at Titans. Cancel it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, you
We
know,
don't need it.
Hey, those tickets are cheap.
I got an invite to go be in the Titans suite.
Oh, this
This week?
game.
Any of the games coming up the rest of the year.
Oh, they play the Chiefs, I think.
Yeah, I politely declined.
Okay.
Because of the foot.
So, could you send your associates?
My associate. They'll be wearing Beauty and the Beast shirts. You can't miss them.
You won't miss them.
Bears at Vikings. What the heck are the Vikings? And also, what the heck are
What
the
are the
Bears?
Bears?
The other way.
Bears,
Yeah.
yeah.
Knows.
Packers at Giants. Poor Giants. Poor Giants. Everybody got hurt.
R.I.P.
And
Jackson.
Jameis Winston starting the game.
I'm ready for it.
They're not even going to let Russ play. Russ is crying on the sidelines.
He's another guy. He's got to retire.
He's
right?
Yeah,
in the,
just
he's
end
in,
it.
Gotta
he's
get
in the
out.
blue tent. No, he watches the game from the blue tent.
It's on the
Looking
tablet.
down-
They got little
out the
holes.
window.
Yes. Bengals at Steelers. I'm going to say this.
Come on, Bengals.
Yeah,
Is Joe Burrow practicing?
I'm glad you asked. So we can spend a second on this. Yes.
Please.
He's back. But
Let's go, baby.
when you come off the IR, there's a 21-day window. He's in that 21-day window.
Okay.
If everything checks out, he should be back around Thanksgiving. The Bengals, you're not going to believe this. They can still make the playoffs.
God, that'd be awesome.
But they need to win one of the next two games.
Mm-hmm.
Because what happens is they play the Steelers, and I believe they play the Patriots. I don't have it in front of me.
Yeah.
So I don't think they'll beat the Patriots. I think they have a chance to beat the Steelers because
Yeah.
sometimes the Steelers suck. And I don't think the Bengals will make the playoffs. But the first game that Burrow is back is against the team that's going to win that division, which is Baltimore. They have both games are against Baltimore coming up. So if Burrow's back, they actually have a chance to go 9-8 and make the playoffs.
But we've got to win. The Bengals have to win one of the next two games.
Well, I would say for them to have a shot at that because they do have hard games even with Burrow, and I'm not counting on the. Is that them?
Their schedule's rough.
Yeah, it's rough, but they do have a chance to play the Ravens 2 times with Burrow.
Mhm.
But yes, the Bengals need to win this game to really feel like they're in the mix. Yeah. So and also you need it, dude, because
I know, man. It's all on
you've
me.
cost us a lot of money.
It's my bad, dude. Sorry.
How much do you love seeing the Packers struggle?
Love it. Love
they
it.
still have a winning record.
I know.
So you can say struggle all you
I
want.
know.
But they're
That's why I didn't say
trending
suck.
down.
But we'd
Words.
be up another $1,000.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
we're in the whole 400.
Okay, you don't
right
need
now.
to put it that way.
That's
No,
true.
I'm not putting it away. That's the
That's
truth.
what it is.
Yes.
Don't need to hear that.
Chargers at Jags. That's an interesting game.
Yeah.
In just that, Jags can be pretty good.
I wouldn't be surprised if they won.
Chargers should be good, and at times they can be pretty bad. It's weird.
Exactly.
Yeah. 49ers at Cardinals. Kind of don't care. For sure, Kyler Murray's getting traded after the year. They're just keeping him from being hurt at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, what a bad game for them last week. God dang. It's like, all right, start the game, and we're going to give you 35 points to start Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like a
Quick.
mercy
We're
rule.
going to start.
quick.
Yes. Chiefs at Broncos. We need the Chiefs to win that one. Ravens at Browns. We should root for the Browns.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
If you want Joe Burrow to
Which
come
we-
back and make the playoffs,
we do.
should root for the Browns. Lions and Eagles. I like that game.
Seahawks and Rams too.
Did I miss that one?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the game of the week.
Dude, the freaking Rams. I think they're number 2 overall in the Super Bowl odds.
Or that.
Yeah, I think so. Then Cowboys and Raiders. So this is not a bad slate. We've had some real turds of slates in the NFL.
Yeah.
This is not a
Yeah.
bad one.
Looking forward to this one.
Starts tonight.
Yeah.
Well,
Beauty and the Beast or the game?
Yeah, what are you talking about? The play.
All right. That's what's up. College football wise, I'm just going to look at it, see what games we like.
Texas, Georgia.
Why'd you
Yeah,
say
let's
it
go.
like that?
Let's go Bulldogs. Like, I hope Georgia beats the crap out of Texas and just shuts them down. Anyway, how you feeling, Mike?
Not great about it.
Georgia is a 6-point favorite. They are in Athens. Texas is weird because they were out of it. We were shoveling dirt on their grave 4 weeks ago. They beat Oklahoma. And you're like, all right. But Oklahoma had John Mateer with a hurt hand. And you're like, all right, Texas still sucks, but they did get a win, so we'll credit them for that. But then they've won a decent game since then.
Mm-hmm. We're beating up on Vandy. Vandy came back. But
Yeah, they beat a top 10 then?
12? Yeah, I think they're number 12 right now.
But they were then.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
9
yeah.
at
yeah.
the time, yeah.
Yeah. So collectively as a room, I think we're rooting for Georgia, but Mike,
In this room, we're rooting for Texas.
the one person in the room.
His room.
Yeah, that'd be good. Let's see any other ones that seem super interesting. I don't really care about Iowa and USC because I don't not care, but that's another top 25 matchup. Oklahoma, Alabama is interesting.
Yeah.
I think Oklahoma's in the same place Texas is. They have to win. Although I do think Texas could lose this game and still make the playoff if they beat A&M. I think they could be a 3-loss team that makes the college football playoff because those 3 losses were against Ohio State, which is the number 1 team in the country. Texas also lost to Georgia, Alabama. Who did they lose to, Mike? They lost another big.
Florida.
Texas lost to Florida?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, never mind. They suck.
Yeah. They're out.
We're back to that.
Yeah, never mind. They suck.
Notre Dame Pitt? Any interest?
Not really. I would love for Notre Dame to lose because I like it opening up that spot. I'm not an anti-Notre Dame guy. I mean, don't care.
Yeah,
But I feel like they get an advantage because they're an independent and they have a very famous brand.
for sure.
And I feel like that's an unfair advantage. So I would like for Notre Dame to lose again just to open up that spot. That's it. Anything, Eddie?
No, man. That's it.
You done? Nothing else to say?
Mm-mm.
Brandon?
We've said it all.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
No, we really have. All of it.
Kevin, good luck.
Thanks, guys. I'm really looking forward to the play tonight.
Yep. Have fun, man.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Can I tell you guys something I did
What'd you do?
that I didn't mean for it to happen like it did? I got on Twitter and it had nothing to do with Arkansas sports. And I did 3 emojis. I posted the emoji and it was cryptic on purpose. So then once this thing happens, I can show that cryptic post that it meant something. Therefore, future cryptic posts mean something. That's how you verify your cryptic post is worth something and people care about your future cryptic posts.
See, guys, this is influencer genius right here.
It isn't.
Okay.
Well,
So
let me
listen
tell-
up.
Let me tell you what happened. So
Kevin, listen up.
I
I'm
post
listening.
eyes, ear, and pop. Okay?
Eyes, ears, and pop. What's the like a firecracker pop?
Yep, just a pop. And so everyone assumed I was talking about the Arkansas football coach. I posted that, didn't think much about it, just got off. My phone started. I had 2 coaches hit me up. Have you heard who got the Arkansas job? I saw your post. Two coaches. 2 head coaches. And I was like, huh? And I go and look at it, and it's everybody reposting it. Then people getting mad, like, stop doing cryptic posts. Tell us who the coach is. Dude, it had nothing to do with the coach. And most of my posts aren't about Arkansas sports. Some are. It's definitely part of my, especially on Twitter, life.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly I do post clips from this show or Lots to Say or a little bit of Arkansas. Had nothing to do with it, but people just ran with it. And they were like, you're hiding something from us. And then Brandon Walker, who's my friend who works at Barstool, hit me up and he's like, was that about the Arkansas coaching search? I said, he said, who is it? I said, it wasn't. It's about something else. And he goes, cool, watch this. So then he gets on and goes, what I just heard about the Arkansas job, you're not going to believe it. Then that explodes. And then people are quoting us both going, between Bobby and Brandon, they don't even know we talk to each other.
But Brandon's isn't cryptic.
Yes, I know. But because I did it and they thought that, and then Brandon did it and was like, you'll never believe what I just heard about the Arkansas job. And what he heard was me going, I don't know.
That's
But
funny.
he did hear something. It's a day and a half. People were just assuming it was James Franklin. Oh, it's got to be. And I hit Brandon up. I was like, dude, why are you doing me like that?
So what was yours about?
I can't. Yeah.
Something completely different.
But it had nothing to do with Arkansas sports.
So funny.
But I definitely got hit up by two different head coaches going,
Did I get the job?
yeah. Had nothing to do with it. All right, that's it. Thank you very much. Eddie, blow the whistle.
All right. Here we go.
I forget Arkansas plays LSU this week.
Oh, they're down bad right now.
You know, and we could think you're talking about either team.
Yeah, I know. I
You
know
know
what
what?
you're referring to.
We could insert whichever team we wanted to with that.
Good point. Good
They
point.
play at like 11:30, thank God. All right, you guys have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.